Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams you can run for the Illucia Unveiler boss, and in fact people have made it to endless difficulty today. It is very difficult, it requires RNG, it requires a max account, but it has been done. Hopefully we can be the lucky ones today. Anyway, we're going to lead it off with some of the free-to-play friendly teams. This is a Florabelle team. You guys have seen in the previous week. If you don't have Gwyneth, this is one option you can consider. Zany up front, Florabelle in the back right. You have Breakthrough Spell. And as you guys can see, I do have the charms on the majority of the team for Doom Scourge because of the Summoner meta. And Kruger charms do not matter as much. Try to boost your resonating level. Try to get the breakthrough spell upgraded as high as you can. If you can make it to plus 25, that's amazing. Even if you can't, you should still be fine. Okay, so this team, even though it's the most free-to-play friendly, due to our resonating level, it should have no issue clearing epic difficulty. I mean, sorry, yeah, we're on epic, right? Making hell, or maybe it can't even, I don't know. Like 48 seconds left. It's looking a little bit on the close side. I think also the problem is the game lags out so much with the summoners that like normally at this point, like this duration that's passed of me talking since we started the run, normally the fight would be over, but it's not because it's so like, you know, lagging. Anyway, we should be able to get the clear at epic difficulty, but hardly. Honestly, I don't think for most people this comp is going to be effective enough to get the clear. I don't even know if I'm going to get it right now. It's like literally... it's so close. So probably this will just be like a really budget epic team for the majority of players. But anyway, if you do manage to make it, I'll go ahead and run on hell difficulty just for an accurate representation. But you can use some of the later teams as well to try and actually clear, and hopefully they'll work out better for you. So let's go ahead and do a skip run of this team on epic difficulty and see what we can get. 707 billion. Okay, I mean, to start everything off, it's not terrible, but obviously this is not good either. Really, if you don't have Gwyneth, you are going to suffer for this boss. Next up, we have this free-to-play Aliceth team. Now, I know Aliceth is not a free-to-play hero, but it doesn't have Florabelle in it, so for whatever reason, if you didn't recruit Gwyneth, but you have Aliceth from the past, and you don't have Florabelle, then here's a team option for you. Valar in the back right, you have Aurora right in the right, bottom right, and then all the towers. Vanguard spell. Charms, we have, if you want to run this team, you could try to prioritize Aliceth charms, but I haven't gotten around to Aliceth yet because there have been more important marksmen. New record, and this with the Vanguard spell, 798 billion, which is, yeah, it's a decent upgrade compared to the previous team, but again, nothing amazing, not really going to compete for the top ranks for you, but potentially solid, and you can run on epic difficulty as well, all of these teams. So now we have this free-to-play Peggy team. Now, if you have Peggy, you recruited for her, and you already have Florabelle from the past, this is a pretty solid team. It's basically, if you don't have Gwyneth, this is going to be your best option. Zany up front, Peggy to the right, Florabelle in the back right, breakthrough spell. We have charms of the whole team from Doom Scourge. That's why it's been a priority, and Valar for AFK stages. So let's see what we can do with this team comp. It should be a new record. It definitely should be better than the other two teams, but yeah, it is a new record. Not bad. I mean, 867 billion. I mean, this is not a great team, obviously. However, it's basically the best summoner team you can run for Illucia, and it's not terrible. 867 billion. Potentially in less competitive servers, this could allow you to compete for top 10. But yeah, okay, moving on to the next team. Now we have the free-to-play Gwyneth team, and this is the thing. Free-to-play Gwyneth already blows all the other teams out of the water. This is going to be a massive score increase just running like very basic heroes. Sonya's actually, she makes a comeback only to pair with Gwyneth in the free-to-play teams, because she can just buff up Gwyneth. She does well in Illucia because she's a physical damage dealer, which you need. Hugin in front of Gwyneth, he's going to have the Vanguard spell. Hugin is a physical damage deal, by the way, if you were confused about that. I don't know if it's only me, but I was confused if he was a physical or magical damage deal, but he's physical. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Kruger in the upper left. Now, I don't have charms on the other heroes here. Like, it would be nice probably to get the Hugin charms because that would be an attack boost for Gwyneth. But most importantly, of course, is the Gwyneth charms. You can even make do with the purple charms on the rest of the team. Vanguard spell, new record. Look at that. Like, this is crazy. We're already up to 1338 billion, and just using free-to-play Gwyneth. This is just how strong Gwyneth is for this boss. Gwyneth just... no one can compete with Gwyneth for Illucia, because physical damage is the only form of damage which actually works on Illucia, and Gwyneth is just the queen of that. Okay, so next up we have a team from Asparagus. So this one is an upgrade using Contess. If you have Contess built and if you have Gwyneth, Hugin up front with the Vanguard spell, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, you have Gwyneth on the bond. We have Contess and Gwyneth charms, but again, it would be nice to get the Hugin charms if you can. That would be the biggest upgrade from this team. Twins and Kruger charms matter less because they're just really about increasing their own stats, not actually increasing your team damage. And this is the crazy thing. For me, my level of investment, this team is actually worse than the Sonya fully free-to-play version. Contest is actually worse for me. So really, even if you don't have Contest, you can really get a good score in this boss, even with the Shred Aoife team. Okay, now if you have Gunnar though, yes, this is definitely going to be an upgrade. Hugin in front of Gunnar, Gunnar in front of Gwyneth. It looks like a really funny and weird position, but actually, Gunnar does a pretty good amount of damage for pre-endless, and he's a physical damage dealer, so he's good for this boss. Hugin's just buffing up his damage output, and also, you know, being the Vanguard spell, Vanguard. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Gwyneth on the bond, Kruger in the upper left. We have charms on Gunnar and Gwyneth, which are the most important too, but Hugin would be the next most important, if you're able to do that, to enhance his team. With the Vanguard spell, that's going to be a new record, and a big record. Look at that, already ranked 2 position, with like no contest, just using Gunnar, and 1.6 trillion damage already. We're at 1,600 billion damage. We're into the trillions. Okay, so we are getting closer to actually potentially clearing this boss, but these teams are not capable of doing it. We have to keep moving on. So we have this team from Frosty. For a lot of people, this is a good option if you have Aliceth, if you have Contest. Basically, if you do not have Gunnar built, this can be one of the top options for you. Contest in the back right, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Gwyneth on the bond. Aliceth up here, she's going to be the Vanguard, and also she's buffing up Gwyneth, and Kruger in the back right. Now, for charms, it would be good if you could get Aliceth charms, but apart from that, Gwyneth is the most important. Gwyneth and Aliceth are really the 2 most important. Contest, honestly, doesn't even matter that much, but she would probably be the 3rd priority for this team. Yeah, for me, this is not coming really close to the Gunnar team. However, depending on your level of upgrades, and obviously if you don't have Gunnar, then this is a team option. But the Gunnar team is really solid. That team from GGMD is really, really good. Okay guys, we only have 2 teams left for Hell difficulty. So first of all, we have this team from Nagisa. This is one of the alternative variations. Gunnar, Contest, Gwyneth, basically the trifecta. This is the top 5 heroes to be running today for Hell difficulty. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Gwyneth on the bond. Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, Contest behind the pink turn, Kruger in the back left with the Vanguard spell. As you see here, now, charms are, well, we have Gwyneth, Contest, and Gunnar, which are definitely the 3 most important. Gunnar and Gwyneth are the most 2 important. Twins are not, and Kruger are not as important to get, so I haven't bothered with them yet. You know, I'm hoping that we can just hit the RNG and we can get the clear on Hell difficulty, because this team, look, already looking at this team is coming close. This definitely shows you that this team potentially can even clear Hell difficulty with the RNG in your favor and with the investment. However, what I'm going to show you now is the only proven team for clearing Hell difficulty today is this final team I'm going to show you. It's similar to Nagisa's team, same 5 heroes, but there's a different positioning, and this is the only proven team that has cleared Hell difficulty today. Now, it could be a matter of RNG. Even Nagisa's team before this probably could clear it with the RNG. But if you, this one is the one which is the one who has actually got it done. Now, you're going to need an insane investment if you want to clear with this team today. Otherwise, just you'll cap out your score with this team comp, definitely, no matter who you are. But if you want to clear Hell difficulty today, it wasn't even supposed to be intended, honestly. You're going to need maximum Paragon, you know, R4 at least on a lot of these heroes. And it is only been done with twins, even R4. Fine in level 4, but I don't think that should make much of a difference. And Kruger purple charms are fine. In fact, some people say purple find on Kruger is actually better than orange, so I'm not even going to bother with Kruger charms. I may think about twins charms if we're getting close, but hopefully we can just get it done with this team. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Gwyneth on the bond, Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, Contest behind Gwyneth, and then Kruger in the back right with the Vanguard spell. There's just one other alternative positioning, having Contest over here by the Kruger, but the one which is going to clear has been Contest behind Gwyneth. I don't know if it makes a difference. It's probably RNG. But anyway, guys, we are going to have to send multiple runs and hope, and just hope that we can get it done. Okay, 1759 billion. That's definitely not bad. That is not bad. My guildmate is at 1782. I don't know if that's a clear. He might have just cleared it, honestly. So we may need to wait a bit for resonating level because, like, later in the day, I can probably get Gwyneth up to 707 resonating level, and that probably would make the difference, or maybe even boost Gunnar up a bit as well, because Gwyneth and Gunnar are the main two damage carries. If you take a look at the team comp, it's all Gunnar and Gwyneth, so giving them some levels, that could help, but as you guys can see, there's a pretty big RNG range as well, so if you do, you know, it could just need multiple runs. Okay guys, I'm probably gonna call it here. We'll try to level up later on in the day. I only have 4 runs left, and maybe potentially I can clear off video later in the day when we have higher resonating level on Gwyneth and Gunnar. I think that would increase my chances. However, for those of you out there who are lucky enough to make it to endless difficulty, currently this is the top team for endless difficulty, at least on this day 1 of entering into it. So if you are one of the few people who are able to make it through, this is the team you want to run. Pink Trin on the right, Blue Trin on the left, Gwyneth on the bond, Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, Kruger in front of Blue Trin, and then Contess behind the Blue Trin with the Vanguard spell. That should be the way to go. I did end up actually crafting the Twins Charms because I didn't realize I had some support charm essence left over. So I went and did that, but it didn't change much, honestly. It just comes down to the RNG, and potentially if we can boost the Gwyneth Gunnar levels a little bit later in the day, potentially we'll have a better chance doing that. But anyway, it's not really intended to clear Hell difficulty today, so even if you can get a good score in Hell, that's going to be good. Anyway, hopefully this video is helpful and you're able to get a top score with one of the teams today. If there's any other team working for you, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. You can copy and paste your formation ID and share that. It's always appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.